Hey guys, as always, welcome to Applebee's. So Lauren Boebert has vowed to carry in the District of Columbia. Yep, let's talk about that. In this video, I'm going to share with you about the Congresswoman out of the 3rd District of Colorado. It's a big deal. She has vowed to carry everywhere, including the congressional floor. So that should be a doozy. And it's all good news, but I've got some really tough questions that I want answered, and I want to hear y'all's opinion on it as well. So buckle up, here we go. Hey, today's episode is brought to you by FLATLINE Fiber Company, makers of some awesome American-made sewn goods, ear pro wrap, swag, and my favorite are their rifle slings. Lots of colors to choose from, and I hope y'all love them as much as I do. To pick yours out, check out the link in the description right down below, and Shazam, there is a coupon code down there for you as well, so enjoy. Couple things. One, to each of y'all, thank y'all for subscribing. That's fantastic. I love comments in the comment section. It's always fun. YouTube has done the squirrely thing again. Once again, if you think I've earned it, I'd appreciate you at least checking that subscription and double checking because YouTube did it again. Number two, there's a lot going on in DC right now. I am following it closely. I know it is going crazy up there, and probably later today it will. By the time y'all see this, it already will be later today. But I am watching, and I know y'all are as well. All right, some really cool things here. And then again, I've got some tough questions. I talked to y'all months and months ago about Lauren Boebert. She was running at the time in the 3rd Congressional District of Colorado, and she unseated a nitwit, and she won. It was really, really cool. I did some video on her and talked about her. And I support her. I think there's some really, really good stuff here. We need fresh voices in D.C. right now. We really, really do. If ever there was a time for some fresh voices, especially in the two-way community, the freedom community, it's now. What's also cool is I had Shall Not Comply send Lauren Boebert a big old package to her restaurant, Shooter's Grill. So maybe, I don't know, we didn't hear back from them, that's fine. But maybe some of the servers or hostesses or cooks or whatever, whoever at the restaurant may have gotten some cool swag. Somebody got a bunch of cool swag. And to that I say that's pretty cool as well. So it's all good. There's a lot of good here when you unpack the whole concept of Lauren Boebert. Now, she has got, again, some really good stuff. Two things that I really like. One, she is unflinchingly pro-Second Amendment. That's fantastic. She's not backing down on that. We got a little terrier here, maybe a bulldog here. Tough one. She's going to bite a hold of this two-way thing and not let go. And two, she is severely anti-red flag laws. And to that, I give a huge thumbs up as well. So both of those fantastic. She's unseated a longtime nitwit as well. Organized and well-funded and very marketable and very well-spoken. So all of that's good. We need another hope to follow behind because there's a lot of rhinos going on right now in DC. A lot of people have turned in the last 6 months. A lot of bad, a lot of things not good. So this one I am excited about. I really am, and I mean that. And before I go into this next part, I want to say very clearly this is all good. Seems to me part of our team, and definitely pro-Second Amendment. Now, keep in mind that D.C. has some of the strictest laws in the nation where it comes to the Rudy Tooties. And this woman carries everywhere, and that's kind of what she's known for. Hyper pro-Second Amendment. Lauren Boebert carries on her hip and on her leg with a drop down everywhere that she goes. And now that she has made her way to D.C., I believe they've already been sworn in, she has vowed to continue to carry everywhere. And that, we're talking, this is like 2 steps away from Chicago as far as the gun laws are. And so that's a big deal. Now, the D.C. police have already responded and said they're going to have a conversation with Miss Boebert about that piece of plastic that she says she's going to be carrying. And she's unrelenting. Now, here's where I put a comma in all that positivity. And this is not going negative. I am not anti. This is not a hit piece. I've got some questions. And here's where the questions start with me. Over the weekend, Lauren Boebert released a highly produced, high-budget piece of video, I'll roll some of it here for you, where she has announced her plans to challenge the District of Columbia and their laws as she does her job that she's been elected to do. The piece is gorgeous, and I support that as well. But when you click the link that's in that piece, immediately this comes up, instant fundraising. And for me, the question is why? She's already been elected. There's no elections coming up. There's nothing to run for. She just says, hey, I'm fighting. Give me money. I get it. Politicians need money. Anyone that is fighting the machine needs cash. It is a cash, like it really, it is a money pit to be able to fight in D.C. But why? And it started to feel instantly, that quick, 3 days after she's sworn in, like politics. Where's my money? Donate. And it doesn't even say why. It just says, help me fight. Donate below. It's just for me, just a question. Just want to say I'm watching now. From that point forward, here's where it kind of gets a little bit tough, but I do want to hear your opinion on this. Congresswoman Boebert is now fighting for her rights to be able to carry wherever she wants. To that, yes and amen. And a woman. I'm not chasing it. And I'm left with this question, what about me? I can't carry in D.C. I can't drive up there and carry in any of those buildings. What about me? Will she fight for my rights as much as she's fighting for her own? Now we've seen, and we're not talking about Boebert, we have seen other politicians like Ilion. Within 1 year of getting elected, her net worth went from about $65,000 into the 7-digit mark. Millionaire as a public servant. That was Ilion. I'm not attaching that to Boebert, but I'm saying I'm watching. What about my rights? She's fighting for her own. What about mine? Now, here's the last question. What about the people in her congressional district? Is she going to fight for them the way she's fighting for herself? Unrelenting, high budget, highly produced, and bulldog or terrier just tearing in to the establishment. Will she fight for them as much as she's fighting for herself? I hope so. I hope we got a good one here. But at this point, she's only fighting for herself. Johnny, give her a chance. All right, I am giving her a big chance, and I'm excited, and I'm going to be watching. What about you? Let me know right down below what you think and where you're at in this whole thing. Should a politician fight for themselves first? Yeah, maybe. But what do you think? Let me know. Let's have a conversation. To anyone that is against us or our right to bear what we want, when we want, and how we want, and to be armed at the same level as King George's troops. Yep, from my cold, dead hands. Bye.